No errors, Ashish, Hafsa, Salma, everything is clear with you guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
no?
in that FS
Yeah,
double zero, the accounts, I
okay,
have a doubt like for assets we make a
okay.
input tax in assets, but why we are taking that um, vendor uh, down payment?
Hmm. Paid. Anything be clear, Ashish? Asking.
Yeah, I'm asking in assets and liabilities. Assets we are
Okay.
taking input tax and liabilities we are taking output tax. But
Correct. Mm-hmm.
when
Mm-hmm.
in case of a down payment,
Okay.
see like it is a reverse where we are doing input tax,
Yes.
we are receiving a down payment from customer.
Correct. Yes. Mm-hmm. So correct only it is actually like see what will happen is now you will receive down from customer only no because you are making the invoice against that particular bill no. So see here we are receiving why we are receiving the reason because it's correct only the reason why we are receiving because we are making the down payment received there received means it is received only correct. So see here what exactly happened down payment. See here a customer we are receiving it in FS double zero no wait I'll just open that also. So see here I went to the FS double zero here. So company code was TA66. So it's over here. See, down payment received is there. We receive indirectly from the customer only. And the down payment to whom we pay to the vendors, creditors. Input tax and output tax, you don't take consideration here. This is basically an different. This doesn't belong to the down payment topic here. Okay, input tax and output tax doesn't come out of down payment topic. Only the things down payment paid and down payment received will be belonging to the debtors and the creditors. Okay, you don't take consideration to this input and output tax there. Those two are different things there. Hmm. Are you clear with it, Ashish? Huh?
Okay.
So down payment received from the debtor paid to the vendor. Input tax and output tax belongs to different category. That they come under tax configuration. Okay, so that is correct only what I created. Okay, so fine then. Until here I told yesterday last topic that is I told you how to maintain the down payment for the customer vendor. I told you today what we do today we shall start with the withholding tax topic. We start today. So let me tell you what is withholding tax and how does the withholding tax works in SAP and what are the configuration we have. See, as the name suggests withholding tax. What is withholding tax? It is basically nothing but a TDS. That TDS means tax deducted at a source. Okay. Withholding tax is also called as retention tax. It is a requirement of a government to deduct or withhold particular percentage from paying to vendor and pay such amount to the government on behalf of other person. Okay, it is kind of an indirect tax. Basically, what we pay that particular amount to the uh, government on behalf of the other person. That is called here TDS amount what you pay. Okay, so TDS has a various section name and the section success and the percentage. For example, if you go and Google and check it now here, TDS sections and the rates if you check here, you'll see here different kind of a rates you get. See, so this is the TDS start rate of FI 2020, 2023, 2023, 2024. You can see here, see, section name will be there, nature of payment will be there, and threshold, individual, and others will be there. So, for example, if let me take a simple one to understand you make. For example, if you are taking or paying commission or a brokerage more than 15,000. Okay, if you're taking commission more than 15,000, then the 5% TDS should go to the government. As per the section, 194H. Okay, and if you are paying the rent 2,40,000 or you are receiving the rent 2,40,000, okay, more than 2,40,000, then 10% TDS will be deducted. It should be paid to the government. 10% TDS. So like this, different sale. If you are paying a if you are paying a rent on plant and machinery more than 2,40,000, then 2% TDS will be detected. Ready? So this particular what TDS will be detected as per the section rate, we call it as a withholding tax in SAP. We are withholding the tax on the particular percentage, on the particular nature of payment. So what I'll do now? So what I will do now? See another one thing. If you sell a lottery anything, then 5% TDS will be there. Okay. If you are selling the lottery and payments on the commission more than 15,000 lottery are selling the 5%. And if you win a lottery also, no, then how much TDS you should pay? You know, you should pay 30%. Maybe that is there here. As a amount that someone has owned throughout lotteries. If you win more than 10,000 rupees no lottery, then you need to pay 30% to the government. Heading. And if you win in the horse race more than 10,000, 30% you should pay to government as a TDS. I don't know, maybe you guys have won lottery or no, I don't know. If you have won the lottery, then you will know this one. Puzzles and games, any kind of
So it is applicable on online games also.
yes, of course, online is the most accurate. Those company, what they make you play, and what they give you money, those companies are tied with the government. Like they will be having the sections, TDS will be applied to them. Then only that you maybe have heard about that Dream 11 and
Yes, yes,
A23.
yes.
Those all things are there. No, you think that you will win the 10,000 or 10,000 you get it. No, when you win the amount, that time you'll get to know those people will deduct the TDS
So
amount.
like in Dream 11, like if they like giving a car or bike, so how will government will be paying on that?
How government will be? No, not government. Government doesn't pay. The person who is making that play or the person who is buying or selling, that person should pay.
Means that is providing the car in the lottery or something, so that person only have to pay, or the winner person will have to pay.
See, that I'll tell you. Most of the people, what they do, to avoid this withholding tax percentage, to avoid this government giving to government, some people give to the car and all as a lottery. Ready? So you see, some are there in a lottery. You see, now online lotteries are there. What they will do, they will keep as a if a more amount. First prize is $10 million. If first prize is $10 million, then they will be deducting the TDS 30%. So what they do, they'll keep second prize as a car. They'll keep any kind of Range Rover car they keep. Okay, so like that they will do. For example, I have one website called lottery website I have. So you don't go and buy them. Maybe it was something what big ticket AE karke this was there. See, so see they'll keep like this. So what they do, see, first prize $20 million grand prize. Second one, what is the Range Rover car. Third prize they will keep as a BMW Mercedes. See. Maserati actually. So they will give this lottery as a gift card to them. They won't give if they give the money on the second no, then the TDS will be gone to the government 30% full. So that is why it is like that. The reason people avoid paying to government as a TDS, and that will be there. And what TDS amount you pay, no, that will be there in your PAN account, PAN number. Maybe you have PAN card. In your PAN number, it will be there. The person who is paying to you, he will ask you your PAN number. He will ask you your PAN number. Then what he will do? he will pay that amount to the government in your PAN. If you want that return amount, then what you should do, you need to do the IT return filing. Maybe you guys heard about income tax return filing you should do. When you do the income tax return filing, then you should show the proof to government that how and why you received that amount to your account. Once you show proof to that to the government, then they will deposit that amount to your account back, that TDS amount. Ready? So in India, this is the reason. This is the reason what people does, they avoid paying this exact amount. For example, see now, for example, you are paying the rent for one particular building or a furniture more than 2,40,000. So what your owner will tell you, see, so now if it exceeds more than 2,40,000, no, if it exceeds more than 2,40,000, then 10% TDS should pay. Correct? So what your owner will tell you, he will tell you pay 2,39,000. Ready? He will tell you to pay 239. Why 239? Because 10% TDS will be not be gone to the government. Again, you should show proof to them. So this is why that particular what 239 will go, it will not consider as a white money, it will consider as a black money. Understood? Got it, guys? As everyone getting it?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you these examples to understand what TDS. Now what I'll do, now let us come to SAP. In SAP, what we'll do now, we will follow a legal procedure here. So let us do it for the rent and let us do it for the rent one and for the commission one we'll do. 5% and 10%. We'll do it in SAP system. So what we'll do now in our SAP now, we will be first implementing the withholding tax now first. We'll be creating two tax types. So let us go to SAP. So we need to go and create now two tax type we should create. So for that we'll go for SPRO, SAP Preference IMG. So where do we create withholding tax? Under financial accounting, global setting, withholding tax, extend withholding tax, calculation. First you should create withholding tax type. So go for define withholding tax type for invoice posting. Go here, then give country key, under which country you are creating, country India, enter, then see. So what I'll do, I'm gonna create here two kind of a tax I'll create. Okay, one is for contract, another is for not contract, I'll take for commission. So one I'll create for commission, another I'll create for rent I'll create. So what I'll do, I'll select this both and I'll copy this. So I'll change the code. So code I'll take it as like for example T6. My company code was TA66. I'll take T6. I'll take section name. I'll take first. What is section name? I'm using for commission. I'll use it for this. This too I'll show you. So I'll take 194H. At 5%. I'll take 1 for TDS commission 5%. How the amount should get deducted? On the gross amount. Gross amount is basically your invoice amount, what amount you get. And how it should be deducted? Per calendar year, means per yearly wise. Once in a year, you need to pay that. Then again enter. T7. I take here TDS on rent at 10%. Of invoice you can put, otherwise directly you can put. Gross amount per calendar year. Enter. Section name I not written. Section name is 194I. Copy this also. One I'm doing for commission, another I'm doing for rent. Now both of ones save at a time. Enter. Okay. Now copy this tax type and put it over here. TA66 company code, where it is, this one, no? Okay. So go here and put T6. For what T6 it is? It is for 194H TDS commission at 5%. Another is T7. For what it is? T7 for 194I 10%. So this is my withholding tax type both. Now save it, take it back. So my tax type is created. Once the tax type is created, then what we do? We need to go and create withholding tax code. For those two tax type, I need to create tax code now. So go to define tax code. You country key India, enter new entries. So here what you need to do, you need to give tax type. What is my first tax type? It is T6. Tax code I'll take 60. Ulta. T6 I'll take 60. I'll put here description this one. 194H and say percentage on a base amount. How much you want to calculate? I'll take 5%. This one. Okay. On the base amount 5% and post indicator will be standard. Standard posting. I want to do standard posting. Then this rate is for the again for this. For example, you get 10,000 of a 5%, again 5% extra. That is rate, tax rate. If you want to apply only, you can apply 5. Otherwise, you can apply extra 5. Extra 5 is for on that 5,000 what you get. Okay, on that 5,000 what you get, on that 5,000 again 5%. I'll show you that later. Later I'll show you. Now next entry. T7. One is T7. I'll take here 7T as a tax code. I'll put here 194I, 10% of invoice. I'll take 10%. Post indicator 1, 10. This is the withholding tax rate. Now click on save, enter, not take back and check. See, both are created. T6 is 60. It's a tax code. 70. Then what you do once this much configuration is done, then minimum maximum amount. How much minimum should be received? How much maximum should be paid? Through TDS should be mentioned here. Country India, enter, new entries. Now first tax type is T6, currency INR. I'll take validity from date start of financial year 1/4/2022. I'll take minimum 100. So minimum this much amount should be paid through the withholding tax. Then T7, currency INR. Say validity from start of financial year, minimum 100 rupees should be paid. Here also same. Then again save, enter, not take back and check and see T6 1/4/2022 INR, T7 1/4/2022 INR. Both tax type there. I'm creating two.
Minimum base means if we pay or we receive 100, then this tax code will be applicable, right?
Applicable more than 100.
Okay.
Minimum is 100. Minimum is 100. More than 100 maximum. So now what you do, take it back. Now company code, assign withholding tax type to company code. Those two what withholding tax you created should assign it to the company code over here. So company code is T866. What is my first tax type is T6. And see, it is very important to tick this withholding tax agent. You should tick this one. And then withholding tax obligated from date start of financial year to end of financial year. Obligated to item. 31/3/2023. Again same T866. Then here comes T7. Obligated from to date, save, enter. So both it is done. See, assigned. My company code is assigned to withholding tax type both at a time. Then what you got to do? Activate. This is very important to do. If you don't activate, then withholding tax won't apply for company code. Position T866, enter, company code has come here. Then what you do? Activate withholding tax. Okay. And once you activate, no, it cannot be reversed. See, when you set it, system will tell you. See, cash in, you are activating the extend withholding tax function. Okay. If you undo also no, if you untick also no, then it will be applied. So it is one-time activation. See, withholding tax is applied to this company code. Now what to do once the withholding tax is applied, then we need to go for posting. So before going for posting, before going for this step, define account for which withholding tax will be paid over. I need to go and create a GL account, FS00. Which is GL account? Withholding tax GL account under company code T866. So liabilities 106 number is the next number is 107 T866. So here liability comes under balance sheet. So I take that name. What is that name? 194H TDS commission at 5%. So adjust the name here. You can put TDS on commission at 5%. You can write on full year. Because system doesn't accept the full year, can write on full year. Control data display short key is 001. Trade banking is G001. Save, enter. Same again, you can copy this one, existing one, you can just change the name. 108, you can type here that one. TDS on rent at name from here, the section name, and go and put it here. See. Let's see. Rent, commission, both are created. So once this much is done, next what we do now, we go to go back to that step here, the one which we left half. Now go to define account for that should paid over, go here, then give the chart of accounts and continue. Now see, accounts are determined based on debit credit, which one tax code, which one tax type, this three, you should take it. Because this is where accounts will determine. Then posting key, save data, yes, how to save the data. Now we need to link tax type, tax code, debit credit. So what is my withholding tax type? First one is T6. Tax code is 60. And what will be the debit mine? That GL which I created just now. This one. Save here. And again. 108 means what? That next GL number.
What does that mean, that debit and credit are the same? What is that?
In the sense, in the debit and the credit in the sense that when you go and post the invoice, that time this will get calculated that time. In invoice only, see TDS you apply in invoice only. Better when you make the invoice, that time we'll be telling system either it is debit, either it is credit. Correct. So configuration part should be correctly made here. For example, see, if you go and book the invoice in a FB70, what will be there here? What is there here now? Automatically, credit is there. That means it is applying this one. Both. Ready? Like it should be opposite like this. So that calculation will happen in the invoice. See, same. Ready? So the calculation will happen. If you don't do like this, calculation won't happen. GL account doesn't appear in your invoices. Now see, changes have been done.
I'm
So once
asking
this
that thing, the debit and credit both. What is the mean, bro?
debit and credit means just like see this particular tax in the particular see debit and credit means in the particular customer invoice it should be credited. What credited? This particular tax in customer. Okay. Basically we do it for only for vendor only. We are making it into accounts payable. We don't do it for customer actually. Okay, withholding tax always will be made to the vendor, accounts payable. Okay, so what will happen at that time, you know, see FB60, I'll go here. See here, debit is there here. So what will happen now? These two accounts will be considered automatically. I'm just putting for credit also, but only you can put for this. So automatically this will be debited, this two TDS that time. With
so
your
what is the use of then credit?
credit is just I'm putting there. If you want, you can remove also. It is for customer I'm doing it.
Okay.
Okay. Even if any error comes also, we to avoid that error, I'm just giving it here. To avoid that error, I'm giving it here. If any error comes, either way we are doing it only for vendor here. Got it? I'll do and show you that time we'll get it where it came from, how it came from, because we are into configuration part. So once this much configuration is done, this much is done until here. Now linking the withholding tax to vendor FK02. To which vendor you're applying, to that vendor you should go and link it under the FK02 here. Okay, then what you do? Take this withholding tax and give the company code here, your company code, and select here the vendor. Vendor you're applying it. I have a two, I'll take first one. Enter and see. Then what you got to do? You need to go to withholding tax types. It is asking to this vendor you're applying. Okay. So what is my withholding tax code now? I need to give that one. My withholding tax type is T6. Tax code is 60. This vendor is liable to pay. Okay. T7 70. This vendor is liable to pay. You should take this both. He is liable to pay. You should take this both. Then click on a save. Before saving, I'll tell you another one option. You need to go to the CI and detail here. Okay, you need to go to CI in detail and you need to link here the PAN number of the vendor. But when you guys try to do, when you guys try to do in your system, you will be not be able to see this one. Okay, if you are not able to see this one, what you do, you use this transaction code. See, billing PAN number of the vendor OMT3, go here. Okay, what would I tell you? If you are not able to see this one, what you do? Go to OMT3E. Go to this transaction code. Go here and what you do? You double click on this user screen reference. Double click here. Okay, double click here and click on new entries. Then what you do? Give your user ID here. For example, your user ID. Your user ID, what to your login you use now? You give your user ID here and put your star. Put your star and save. Okay, put a star and save, then you can go and check now, this will come that time. Okay, so you try that one in your system. If you are not able to see that one, now I am able to see it. So what I'll do, I click on CI in detail, I'll click here, enter. Now see, I get here excise duty, ECC excise number, sales tax, service tax, everything is there. Now what you do, I'll go to withholding tax. Now I'll go to withholding tax, I'll give my PAN number, PAN reference number, PAN validity date I'll take 0104-2022, start of financial. Anything you can take, doesn't matter, whatever you want. Then you take it back and click on save. So save, system gonna show you changes have been done here. Done. So once this much configuration is done here, now what we do? Take it back. So see, my PAN number is linked. After this, what I should do? I need to go and issue the TDS certificate now next. See here. This is very important step you should follow. Okay, here what we do? We issue the certificate of that TDS. So how to do that configuration now? To do that, we need to go for SPRO, SAP reference IMG. This configuration we do to avoid that error in system. So where does it comes? It comes under IMG. Under that you should go for here logistics general. Go here. Okay, under that you should go for here. Scroll down. Tax on goods movement. Go here. Under that go for here India. Under basic setting, here we have maintain company code settings. Go here. Then what you do? Click on a new entries and give your company code TA66 and first month start from April month. That is now start of financial year. Then save it. Done. So once this much is done, our all the configurations are done. I created tax type and tax codes. I created a GL account. I linked it to the GL to the tax type to tax code to the particular what GL I created. Then vendor also had a linking. PAN number also I have given. TDS certificate process is done. Now what we do? We're going to go and pass the invoice, the B60. So when I go and pass the invoice now, check whether the withholding tax is applied or no. If TDS amount comes in invoice, it is correct. If TDS amount doesn't come in invoice, it is wrong. Then how we check that one? Now we'll go to FB60. Change the company code. So once I change the company code, can you see here? See, this is different company code. TDS withholding tax option is not there here. Now once I change the company code now, see I get withholding tax, one extra this one. Extra view I got here, extra view. One extra view I got here, withholding tax view. How it came? Because I have withholding tax function for my company code. Okay, now select a vendor. Which vendor I have done linking TDS? I done to first vendor. Now give the date 23/0/2023. Then give the company code and calculate tax here. Okay, so once you click on calculate tax, no system by default will tell you now. See, vendor 399,100 subject to withholding tax. Ready? System is telling you here vendor 399,910 subject to withholding tax. That means it is subject to withholding tax. Now what you do put here? Being goods purchased from third party 30 purchase amount as a star, and here I'll take my input tax code what I created as a plus. Now stimulate. Now once you stimulate, you see automatically with the input tax also TDS will be deducted. See, TDS has come.
Because it's stuck for me. Yeah, it is stuck for everyone.
Yeah, what stuck is here? It is got deducted here. TDS commission
No, I am.
125. Screen is stuck. My screen is visible.
Screen is visible. In between it is stuck.
In between is getting stuck. Now it is working fine. It is working
Yes,
now.
yes,
Can you see? Can you see my screen? TDS on commission at 5%. TDS are at 10%. Can you see?
yes.
Yeah. So see, this both has been credited to particular vendor account only. See, these two are debited because purchase input tax debited. This two will go to vendor account because it is his TDS amount. Correct? 125, 500k. How this 125, 500k? That also I'll show you. First I'll post it. I'll post it now. I'll show you.
It will go vendor account.
Yeah, vendor
Why?
account only. Vendor account. Why vendor
Why?
account means because we are paying it in his PAN number, his PAN account. See,
So it will go in.
it will go under his PAN account only. His PAN numbers here. I show you. Double click on this. See what total amount is showing you. Total amount is showing you 49,375 is showing you. Correct? What is the actual amount? 50,000 is there. And this two what is there here? See now. This two will go under his PAN. Now you want to see, you can click here and double click on this, say withholding tax data. Click here, you will see full history will be there here. See here. Ready? In a 50,000, 2,500 was the base amount. In that rate, 5% you applied. That is total 125 tax amount. Ready? Again, how much you applied? Same you applied again here, 5,000 base amount. Again, you applied again in this in a 10%, 500 rupees.
Sir, if we want to take only one
One, then
TDS,
remove that one. That step, this step. If you want to take only one, remove this. If you want to take only one, remove that. What is the tax type I created? Tax type was T6. Take only one, just remove this one rate. Monthly 5% apply
okay.
on this. Now only percent subject to withholding tax will be applied. And calculation on that calculation cannot be done. So you can do like this. You can do like this, or you can do like that also. Both configuration, however you want, you can apply. Depend upon your particular C. Now rate has gone C. Why it has gone? Because directly is applied there. So what you do, you give the rate and base amount to remove it. Wait. Is that step? It has gone into that display, it will show you, but not here. So what you do, you give the rate, you remove the base amount percentage. Global setting, tax, company code, calculation, tax code, define tax code, India enter, and it is here T6. Double click on this, give here 5%, remove this base amount percentage. Fine. Remove this base amount percentage.
Can you tell me how it is working? I'm not getting. I'm got confused in this base amount and the calculation.
Base amount is actually on the particular amount what you put in invoice, on basis of that will get calculated. Ready? On basis of that, on basis of what amount you give here, that is called base amount, exact amount.
Okay.
And on that only it is getting calculated. No, and I
And
have
what
given
are
the another one is the rate. Or rate means what that came, what amount that came. No, like that time I showed you two. Wait, where I showed you, where I showed you. See here, this is on base amount. Okay, इसके ऊपर 5% 125, and in this 5% again, how much will it? 125. 5,000 of 5% again 500. Understood? This is on
first time 2500 having a 5%, and then again 5%.
again 5%. Yes, on that. Again on that 5% is 125 total. Now I'll just check that also. I given only 5% here now. Now stimulate. See, it is not showing. Why? Because both the percentage should be given and directly on the display it is showing. So it's better to, what company does, we in your company, what we were when I was working, they used to put like this only, both the percentage. They used to put on the withholding tax rate. Here we used to put like this. That's the reason it won't calculate only actually. It is showing display. See here they used to put that amount of what percent you want to, base amount what percent will be there. Suppose we put 50% here on 5% you get it on basis of that. So this calculation should be done based on your particular TDS amount should be done. On base amount what percentage you give, उसके ऊपर calculate हो क्या आएगा this amount. Calculation rate withholding tax. So this is how it will work, but that calculation should be it by yourself. Now I'll take 50% here. Let us see for this, and for the T7 also I'll take 50%. Now see how much will come. That company will calculate the TDS total amount and they will do it, depend upon their requirement. See now 2,500, 1,250. As you required. As you required, you got it like this. Then post it.
One question is that when we are purchasing from vendor, so that TDS we are giving to, from that amount we are paying extra to vendor.
We are deducting in the invoice. Okay, payment will be done this much, 46,250. That amount we are deducting to the vendor. Say actual amount is how much? 50,000. Okay, and we have deducted this much amount from the TDS 1250. Okay, 1250, 2,500 both together we are deducted. So total amount we're gonna pay to vendor is 46,250. When he asks you why it is not 50,000, you should tell him that TDS got deducted in this too. And even though he will check it, he'll get to know automatically. When you go here and when you check here, automatically he'll get to know. See. And we tell him that
this will go to government, right?
This will go to his PAN account. It is credited, but it will go to the government in his PAN. To him only will pay. See, to him only we pay, but it will go under his PAN account. His PAN account means he also will be having on PAN. Correct? Everyone needs a PAN. So it will go under his PAN and it will go to the government. And our side it will go to government, but we are paying it to his PAN. So when he goes and he will do IT return filing and all, he'll get to know this much amount it is his PAN number, his PAN account. When you do IT return filing. Got it? So like this, we do this TDS calculation in SAP. And this is the how we detect it as of now. And in a future the government might bring some other new procedure also in future. You should keep updating them, because government might bring some new kind of what you call TDS withholding tax kind of things they will bring into market. We cannot tell. The government keep changing the procedure of the TDS and all those things. Now they told that the PAN card will be useless after the April starts. Everything will be done from your Aadhaar card. Correct? So that is why it keeps changing the process. So as per that, we need to keep updating in the accounting things will happen. So this is how we done with the withholding tax topic as of today. Then we have asset accounting classes. I'll start from Monday. This is very big topic. This topic will take us 3 classes at least. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days. Okay. So until here, FI part, asset accounting part is different part. So until here you need to practice it in your SAP system. Until that, we'll see you on the Monday. Clear? Any doubts? Clear? Ajay, Ashish, Hafsa, Nisha, Salma.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Sir.
No? Clear? So
Bolo.
how many people have reached to this down payment or automatic payment topic? Until down payment, how many people are reached, I don't know. But I would tell you that until I complete my course, if you practice everything, it will be better for you. Practically, practicing will give you lots of knowledge than only attending the class. Ajay, I'm audible. You are not attending regular classes only, and you are not. Huh?
Yes, sir.
You need to practice some more. You are not attending regular classes, Ajay. Be regular with the classes. Until I finish my course and practice in SAP system also, you already have got the software from software also. Yeah, because until again, what will happen? You know, if your software validity will expire, then that Manika will again she will tell you to recharge and all those things. So it will be again simply problem for you. So until the validity is there, practice it and finish it under validity only to avoid extra charges and everything. So fine. Okay. Okay, chalo. Then see you guys. Thank you everyone. See you on the directly on the Monday. So Monday I will start with my asset accounting classes. Okay. See you everyone. Chalo. Bye bye. Thank you. See you. Bye bye guys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night. Bye.